Oh, hey, I think it finally worked. Yay. Cool. Just make sure we are live. Good, we are. Welcome to Studio Janai's new and improved live stream. Got a whole new setup now, finally. Did a couple test runs last weekend, so there might be a couple little straggler videos floating around there. Today, which is Saturday, the 5th of June, 2021, we are going to be basically just doing a test run on the new stream setup with the new cameras. Probably not going to be much happening on here. But what we're doing, we're not building Gundams, we're not building girls, we're building my new chair. I got a new Matrix gaming chair, this model, the black and white. And I don't know if we'll build the whole thing on stream, but first thing I noticed when I started pulling things out of the box here is it's got these custom wheels with rims. I'm actually pretty excited about that. So I already did one for shits and giggles to panel line it and kind of just dress it up a little bit. So we're just gonna probably do that real quick here on the stream. Gonna color all those in and yeah, gonna use our micron pens for that. Just to, I don't know, give it a little bit more character, something to make it, I don't know, a little bit more mine. But yeah, whew. I probably should have done some finger work before I got on stream here. Cut my nails and maybe lotion and I don't know, whatever. It's been a rough week. It's been pretty crazy at work. We're like 2 times the amount of business than we should have with less guys than we should have. So it ends up being like 3 times the amount of workload for pretty much everyone. We did hit a record setting sales day on, I want to say it was the 1st, so Tuesday I guess that would have been. We hit over $140,000 for one day's sales, which has been pretty phenomenal. Everyone's been pretty excited and talking about that at work. So a lot of kudos going around. Everyone's been busting their butts, and it's just been pretty crazy all in all. So I don't know if this is showing up on the camera here. I might try to get a little closer look for you. Get right in there. You can see. Oh, is the autofocus going to work? It doesn't like being that close. All right. The plastic here actually is the kind of plastic that has that goo on it, that mold release film. And so what you're going to notice is that at first the ink isn't going to want to bond. So I could probably just wipe that away right now without any issues or ramifications. Might be a little color staining on the plastic, but when you've got parts that have mold release oil on them, you're going to find that it pretty much resists any kind of pigment. So I probably should go wash these first, but being as how it's going to be something I'm never going to touch with my hands, I'm not going to worry about it, and it is just for funds, nothing real major. But yeah, so I guess we can kind of call this a half-ass panel lining tutorial. I see a lot of posts regarding people wanting to get into panel lining, wanting to learn how to panel line, and I always asking, what's the best thing to use, blah blah blah. A lot of people like their Tamiya accent panel lining stuff. I have heard both good and bad about the stuff. I mean, obviously it's meant for model building. It's what its sole purpose is, but from what I hear, you don't want to use it on base plastic. It has like paint thinner in it, which of course makes the plastic brittle and will eat it, dissolve it. It will also, from what I hear, eat your PC parts, the soft rubbery plastic stuff. So I don't advise, trying something like that straight out of the box and expecting to get great results. Do some practice work on something else. Something like this would be a perfect opportunity to try something like that, because if you screw up the panel lining on one of these wheels, no one's ever going to know it's at the bottom of your chair. No one's ever going to see it. I'm just doing it for fun. Like I said, just for for shits and giggles here. God damn it. I personally prefer these micron pens by Sakura. Aside from the fact that you can get them in all different sizes, you can get them from a .005. Actually, I think I got a new one, a .003, just recently came out. I picked up a set of those. Which the .005 is a 20th of a millimeter, so it's pretty freaking small. I'm currently working with a 03, so it's basically a third of a millimeter. And as you can see, I'm doing pretty good coverage area there. It's getting in all the little points in the stars just fine. I could probably stand to do a little bit more of the 01. This is a 01, so a tenth of a millimeter, and it gets right into that nice little groove, nice and tight, nice and deep. Sits in there nice and boom. That's 2 down, or 1, I guess, if you count half and half. Only 3 more to go. So this could end up being a pretty boring video, although it's 6 o'clock in the morning. I don't think there's really anyone tuned in. No, I'm doing a chat anyway. Doesn't surprise me if no one's here. I've been gone for so long, I'd be surprised if anyone even was like, oh, hey, this person's streaming again. I should come by and see. Having some serious issues with trying to get back into streaming, up to the point where I had to get a whole new computer, all new camera setups, and we're running dual cameras. These are Giga. I don't have the boxes nearby, but they're Giga brand. I got them off of Amazon. They've got a ring light built into them with a 9 LED halo around them. They're 2 million megapixel auto adjusting HD cameras. They've got 3 different color settings. You got a regular like fluorescent glow, a warm glow like incandescent bulb, and then you've got this natural lighting, which I'm using now. Each one has 3 different intensities. I think they were like $35. So $70 for the pair. It was a pretty decent deal. The new computer is, of course, pretty awesome. I can actually go and look at stuff while I'm streaming to make sure that the streaming is working. I currently apparently have excellent playback. It doesn't like my resolution, but you know what? It can eat it. I don't care. It's working, and that's all that matters. I haven't been able to really stream in, ages. So it's nice to actually get to be back on here, and getting the ability to hopefully chat with some of you guys and get back into what I started doing this for. I just realized I didn't have the right chat window open, so I don't know if anyone's here or not. But it doesn't really matter, I don't think. There's usually only people like David out in New York or Tim here in town. Occasionally one of my brothers will pop in, but it's no Mr. Beast or anything's been popping in to say hey or donate me massive amounts of money. Not that I ever expect that, but it would be kind of cool, I'm not going to lie. I think that's pretty much every every influencer's dream is to get some sort of notification or notoriety from somewhere. Myself, I don't know. Like I've said it before, I'm not really doing this for fame or views or monetization. Maybe down the line I might get into that if I really start streaming my custom builds and showing all of my processes and maybe even kind of doing like my own sort of master class kind of thing. So one of the sorry, we're going back to the cameras now. I'm switching around. I'm all over the place. One of the cool things about this camera setup with these new cameras is the functionality of these cameras. I'm actually able to take this particular camera here that I'm pointing at and invert the image so that it's actually facing across from me. It's like if I was to reach out and touch it, it's right there. It's facing across from me, but I'm able to invert and flip the image so that it actually gives like a bird's eye view of what I'm doing, and it does stretch it a little bit, kind of skews it. You can see the depth of field. Obviously my left hand is not that much smaller than my right hand, so when you see when I move my hand into the environment there, it kind of changes, gives probably a somewhat vertigo feeling 3D effect. But for what I think I'm going to be doing on this channel with doing the detail work and getting in, you know, as you can see with the panel lining, you can actually see what I'm doing. I'm not hunched over, I'm not like in the way of what's happening, and they're much better cameras. I went back and I watched a couple of my older videos and realized just how crappy the video quality actually was on those older cameras. But I mean, I was also running 12-year-old equipment with, I don't even know how old the cameras were. They were from before I bought the last laptop, so they probably weren't very good. And of course this pen is dead. I don't know why I expected that one to be any good. It's one of the ones off the front of the stack, so there we go. That's a nice new pen. Look how much better that works when you got a nice new pen. Boom. Let's go back and redo these two. That is the one downside to the Sakura pens, is they are kind of brittle. They break and wear down pretty easily. They are amazing though. Their quality is by far one of the best pens I think I've ever purchased. Oh shit, I don't want to use that one. I want to use my 03. It feels better. I can switch to an 05, but I'm just worried about that ridge. It's not a very deep panel line in here, so I want a nice fill without too much oopsie. But there are preset recesses in here in this little 5-pointed star pattern, and yeah, I don't know. I just I thought, you know, I got this nice new gaming chair with these nice new kind of racing looking gaming chair for my builds. My old chair is pretty much worn out. The padding in the butt is gone. I'm actually sitting on a cushion on my chair. It's an older chair. It's probably, I don't know, we got it secondhand, so who knows how old it was before we got it. And it was my wife's chair for a while, and then when we upgraded her area, we got her a new chair. And then I got her old chair, and then she's kind of worked herself out of that chair, which now went to my son, and now she's got her own gaming chair. And when I was putting together her gaming chair, I was like, man, this is kind of nice. I wouldn't mind getting one for myself someday. And I bit the bullet last week there, and I bought myself a new chair. It's my daughter's birthday's coming up. She's got a desk. Last year, her grandma, my mom, was supposed to get her a desk chair. She was going to get her this cute little purple, rainbowy, purpley chair, and for whatever reason, she was unable to come through, so I went and I just bought a cheap folding chair for the time being, because I figured I'd either buy her a new chair or I'd get myself a new chair at some point, and I'd upgrade her chair to my old chair or get her something of her own. And so that's where we're at with that. I think she's going to get my chair. You know, you can really see on this one where that ink is trying to resist. I'll pull it back around that one. No, there's too much light on the top camera. Oh, wait. There was a nice little... Yeah, wrong way. That way. Boom. You can see that ink doesn't want to really bind to the plastic, so you'll have to give it another coat here. Let that first layer dry so the new ink has something to stick to. But yeah, that's different plastics. I mean, I know Bandai these days, Bandai's new injection system doesn't need the mold release oil, but I still recommend. I mean, if you're going to be doing any kind of custom work, painting, anything that you're wanting the best possible adhesion, just wash your parts. I know there's a big debate with all the communities that I'm in. It's always, do I wash my parts? And a lot of people are yes and no, yes and no. I see a lot of people just, gatekeeping it in a way like, oh, you're an idiot or you're a newbie if you wash your parts. You don't know what you're fucking doing. But I disagree. I think, for one, teach your own. I mean, that's kind of the whole motto model building, Gundam building is Gunpla is freedom. It's what we hear a lot. But to go beyond that, good practices, something to be in a good habit of is, the more you handle something, the more the oils and greases from your fingers get onto your products, the harder they will be to get paint to adhere or to get panel lining to adhere. So, the best possible chance you can give something by taking one extra step, and really it doesn't, what does it hurt you? It doesn't hurt to wash your parts. It doesn't hurt to, take that extra 20 minutes to take everything and give it a quick little bath, let it dry, wipe any excess residue from the water off if you've got hard water or bad water. It's something that can prevent headaches down the line, and you never know. Maybe you don't want to paint it now. Maybe you want to shelf it and come back to that project years down the line. It'll have a nice layer of dust on it from when it's been on the shelf or whatever the deal is. But who knows? Maybe you get an idea one day. You get you decide you want to do the V-Fens or something in gold rather than the goldenrod yellow that they come molded in, and you don't think about it, and you just grab it off the shelf and you go to do a spot, and then you're wondering why. Why isn't the paint sticking, or why is it flaking off, or why is it puddling up in this one spot and it looks ugly and gross, and what did I do wrong? And, the first thing I'm going to ask is, did you wash your parts first, or did you prime them? And of course, a primer's not going to really want to stick to something that's got oil on it, so, it comes right down to there. Your base, whatever you're building off of, has to be in good condition, otherwise the rest of it isn't going to work out. Then, really, it's an allegory for life, too. If you don't put work into your foundation on anything, you're never going to really have a good successful run of it. You don't have a good foundation in your relationship, it's going to fall apart. You don't have a good foundation in your skills as an artist, it's, no one's going to want to commission you. So, it's applicable to a lot of things, and I think it should be the same when it comes to doing your Gunpla builds, is develop a good foundation of all of the basic rudimentary things. Technology does advance, things get better, and the builds today are a far cry different than what they used to be. I can remember, some of my early builds back damn near 20 years ago that the quality of the kit at the time was as best as it was going to get, and it was the best we had. And I had Eva kits that you couldn't bend the arms or the legs of. They were just a straight solid one-piece leg, straight solid one-piece arm, and there was no real posability. You could basically stand them in dock mode, and now you've got kits that can do the splits and high five super kicks, and it's just it's pretty cool to see how far things have come in the last 20 years. Quality of product and availability. My goodness, like I can go to any number of websites now and get a model kit that I could only have dreamed of 20 years ago. I might have been lucky and seen something at a con and would have had to pick it up there at con price, which is usually reduced because of the con, but sometimes they jack up the prices and you find out later, I could have got that from my favorite store in Japantown in San Francisco for $20 less, but I was at con, and then you don't really feel so bad because it was an experience, it was something you did then. But had you known that you could have got it cheaper somewhere else, maybe you would have saved that $20. That $20 could have went into buying supplies for your model building, or hell, even another cheap kit for bastardization for customization, which is what I do. So every little dime you spend somewhere goes somewhere else, could go somewhere else. So I try to do that even now. I try to get the best prices on things. I'll hit multiple sites, and I got my Shinmushas. I got the one for $59, and I got the other for $80. I went to like 4 or 5 different sites before I finally found a site that I wanted to get one at, and even with the shipping costs, it was still cheaper to do it the way I did it. So I did it that way. But yeah, I've kind of overcome the impulse buy thing. It used to be that way. You know, if I saw something, I'd just pick it up on the spot. And it bites me in the ass sometimes. Sometimes I go from one place to another checking for the best price, and then I come back to the first place where the price was the best originally and find out, oh, someone else already bought that, or they no longer carry it, or whatever. And hate when that happens, but ooh, it happens. That's an 05. I don't use that for that. Oh. Alright, so that one is completely done, and I think that makes quite a bit of difference. You know, it's just subtle, simple. I thought about actually masking them off and painting them with the chrome paint that I have, but considering nothing else on the chair is going to be chrome, I figured that probably wasn't necessary. I'll just do them black and be good enough. But just for shoots and poops. Here, I can let these dry while I build the rest of the chair thoroughly, and by the time I go to actually plop them into the base, they'll be dry enough to handle. I won't have to worry about smudging the ink, which is probably going to take a little while to dry because the plastic is resistant in some places here. Like this one. Yeah, so I don't know. I'll probably build some of the chair here on screen, show off little bits and pieces of it, but I've got everything set up perfectly, so I don't really want to move any cameras around so you guys can actually see. So this particular area here will just be probably on view while I do whatever I do back over in this area. This is very disorienting. I'm not used to the camera setup the way it is now, but I'll get used to it and make some better videos. And that's kind of the reason for this video too, is to let everyone know, hey, I'm back. My streaming is better than ever. I've got a new setup, and just kind of a longer beta test than the couple little short video tests that I did the other day. They were crap. They were just testing out settings and features and making sure that things worked. I don't even know if they're still up. I think I deleted them. Maybe I didn't. But yeah, it was doing its thing. Yeah, so over here, boop, we got the Studio Janaya logo rebranded. I'm going to be making a chop out of that so we can stamp our artworks or traditional stuff. We got Warui down here, little Warui that Nelly did for me. Of course, Warui, myself, name tag here, and then we got picture-in-picture. The layout, I like it much better. I might maybe do some sort of banner up on the top corner somewhere. Kind of, I don't want to clutter this too much. Maybe right dead center here for like tutorial videos, just a little title banner or something, so that anyone tuning into that stream that day can see what that particular episode is about. Maybe when a thumbnail pops up for YouTube, it'll show that banner too, so that anyone looking at the videos can get a quick reference of what they're supposed to be. Man, this one is really greasy or something. It's really resisting this ink. It's almost not even letting it stick at all. Might have to give this one a rub down. Alright, again, it's not that big of a deal. It's going on the bottom of the chair. No one's really going to see it. Okay, so those two are done. 3. I got 3 done? Holy shit, it's going faster than I thought. I'm going to want to touch those up, though, I think. Stupid perfectionist in me. It's not good enough. But yeah, it's over the years, Frankendesk has come along here. We've got, we've got various shelves and whatnot. I did the little right behind me back there, the wall art with some of my boxes that I've had over the years from the custom builds, and it's of course in the gym area. So it kind of just tidies up those bland concrete walls. I'll probably spill over to the side with the it's right behind my head there, the punching bag, but probably cut it off so that when I'm hitting the bag, I'm not breaking the stuff. Yeah. Went and cut my hair last week. Got Nelly to get clippers out. It was getting too long, so we just shaved it all off. I look old and bald. But I'm fuzzy. It's still full head of hair. It's just not there right But yeah, one of the guys at work come in and he's like, for the whole day I was getting nothing but compliments on the haircut. I'm like, it's just shaved, guys. It's not a big deal. And the one guy, he's actually going bald. And he's kind of giving me shit about it, about joining the old man club. And I said, hey, mine's only bald because I cut it all off. Like, it's not hereditary or anything. I'm gonna have a full head of hair for a while, bud. But there's a bit of a misconception too at work. A lot of guys think I'm a lot younger than what I am. I'm turning 40 this year in a little over a month now, and the guys, they seem to think I'm in my 20s. What really kind of sucks is some of the 20-year-old guys that I'm working with don't do half of the work output that I'm putting out, and it's kind of frustrating to be doing twice the work as somebody half my age. And I'd like to say that's experience, that over time I've gotten better at things, but really my body's not in the kind of shape it was in back then, and I don't recover quite as quickly as some of them do, and I don't know, it's just work ethic. But yeah, I got one guy who likes to sit at his computer and do nothing all day when he's supposed to be putting things on shelves and tidying up a warehouse and taking out garbage, and he's a good kid. He's just not very keen on doing things more than the barest minimum, and he likes to milk it out and drag out the day. I don't know. I find that if you stay busy, the day goes by faster. If I had my choice, I wouldn't even take lunch. I'd just go do my 8 hours and get out of there. Enjoy the rest of my day. But, different strokes, I guess. Oh, no. So I think that one is done. Yeah, it makes a difference. It's subtle, but it's cool. I like it. So those two are officially done. These ones need another coat of ink, and I think this one still needs the other side done. Yeah. Got them in various stages here. Oh, cool. Another one that's resistant. Yeah, I should have fucking watched these. It saved myself a lot of trouble. It's not like it's really that big of a deal, I don't think, but whatever. So, yeah. So, anyway. Oh, yeah. Shout out to Sarah and Shade. Sarah turns 8 next week. Shade just turned 11 last week. 10. No, 11. Yeah, 10. 11. Turned 11 last month. Jeez. Oh, my brain's fried. Yeah. So he's getting there. He's getting to be a angsty preteen. Got him downloaded Fortnite and gave him his own side on the PlayStation for his birthday, among a few other things, and totally won the birthday game. Never seen a kid so excited for birthday presents before in my life, which is kind of funny because, kid wants for nothing. He pretty much gets whatever he wants. He's not spoiled by any means, but he definitely has it a lot better than other kids that don't have the same opportunities. Doesn't really know how to be thankful most of the time. He's kind of, I don't know. It was one Christmas and he got everything he wanted for Christmas, and he had an awesome Christmas, and you wouldn't even be able to tell by the look on his face. You had to actually ask him, like, dude, did you have a good Christmas? And he's like, yeah. And I was like, well, can you tell your face? Because, like, you're not smiling, you're not excited, like, whatever. But no, for this birthday, I got a big old hug and an I love you, and it was worth it. So years from now, when I'm long gone and they stumble on these videos and they're going through them and they see that, hopefully that'll be something that they can clue in on. And if that is what's happening now, hey guys, love you. I'm sure you miss me, but I'm still here. I left things for you. And I don't know. I'd like to say my wife's gonna outlive me, and she's younger than me, so there's already that in her favor. But the way her health issues seem to be going all the time, I'm not so sure. You know, maybe it's a race to the finish at this point. You know, see who gets there. See who gets to stop living first. Is that really a goal in life for your partner? First one to leave, go prepare the next afterlife for the other. Is that how that works? I don't know. You can leave a comment on your beliefs in that down below if you'd like. If you even get to that part of the video. But yeah, we're almost done these wheels, and then I'll go and I'll screw that mechanism into the base of the chair, start building the chair. This one's pretty rough. It does not want to take ink at all. Better these ones. I might have to break out the paint. Do this with paint. Or even break out the actual ink and just fill the little hole with ink. I don't want to do that though. That'll take forever to dry. Been playing Biomutant. It's been a pretty cool game. I've been enjoying that. It's very basic RPG. Not a lot story or content wise. I mean, it's got a light and dark element, which is kind of cool. I always like having options in an open world game where you get to do lots of exploring, lots of exploration. Oh my goodness. It's 8 square kilometers and you're the size of a small child when you're coming into contact with automobiles or furniture. Like a standard dresser, you're only about as tall as it. You know, arm height is about the top or middle drawer on most chest of drawers. So you're pretty small, and your gait is pretty small, and it runs and feels like you're a human being. The mounts, of course, do take bigger strides, so you know, maybe it doesn't look like they're moving as fast, but they are actually covering more distance. I found, just exploring, I found like one of the last mounts that you can get in the game, but because I haven't unlocked that part of the story, all I can do is look at it. I can't actually acquire it, which kind of sucks. So it's like, oh, I want this. It's the mecha something. It's kind of looks like a horse, but it's all steampunkish, clockworkish, robotic. It looks really cool, but you need to unlock this part of the story that allows you to get the, I forget what it's called, but basically it's the horse mount, and it allows you to pull down these stalagmite walls. And I unfortunately don't have that yet, and there's a couple of these walls that I've been wanting to pull down. So when I found that thing, I was like, yes, I'll be able to go pull down those walls. And then I sat there for like 10 minutes trying to figure out how to get the stupid thing, and I'm interacting with it, trying to freaking like mount it, jump on it, whatever, and it just wouldn't do it. And then I went and Googled, and yeah, I'm not at that part of the game yet, so I can't even have the regular mount. So I'm going to have to progress story, I guess, to get to that point. But I did try to take on the first world eater in the little water area, and the way my character's set up, I don't have the right. I'm gonna have to find a better gun. My guns do all elemental base damage, and they basically don't hurt the little contact points that you have to target specifically in order to get the thing to do its little thing where it can actually deal it damage. So I can't deal it damage. I have some other guns that are just really weak, and it's just not worth the time and all of the items that I keep wasting trying to fight the thing. So I just gave up on that for now. I'll come back to it another time. Maybe I'll try that again today. So we got our wheels panel lined. There they are. All 5 of them. I think it looks pretty good. It's a nice. It's a nice completion for my chair, which is black and white. So I think it's going to go really, really well. still in plastic receipts. I'm putting it together. Let's see now. We had our instructions, so we're going to go ahead and do those. Just move these off to the side. Oh, I guess I did show at the beginning of the video the Matrix chair. So it's a Matrix. I got it off Amazon. I want to say it was $2 something, $2.19 or $2.39, or wasn't too bad. I was looking at all the chairs, and this one has a wider seat, which works good because I got a thick fat ass. But yeah, so we've got our screws. Usually use paperweight. Meow. What do you mean meow? Don't you even think about clawing at my chair. I will slit your throat. That is not a threat. That is a promise. I have a knife. It's very dull. Oh, hi. Brr, what? I promise to slit your throat and you come visit me. And see how it is. I have a suicidal cat. I will end you. She's already clawed up the, I don't know if you can see it. I'm going to run over her feet. Where are you? I'm going to run you over. Move. No, don't flail around by my wheels. You're going to get run over. Yeah, I don't want to take away any of your other toes. I didn't take the last one. You can kind of barely see right there. There's a little bit of yellow foam where she's clawed at the top of my curl bar, my curl pad. And that makes me mad, doesn't it? Won't you be curling up my pad, or clawing up my pad? This is Selena. Hi. Say hi. Boop. This is Selena, and here's her bad foot. No, you let me put your foot on camera. That's your foot. So she came to us when she was, I don't know, probably around 8-10 weeks old. She was tiny. Hadn't been fed in God knows how long. She was doing her own thing on the streets, and she's got a couple little scars on her ear, a little scar on her head over there. She's missing a toe, so I think something got a hold of her. Get in there, show those toe beans. Show them toe beans. Yeah, she's kind of got a messed up paw, but she makes do, and she hadn't eaten in I don't know how long, but I gave her some food. She's just totally ecstatic. Look, a box. I know, another box. We've had so many boxes show up lately. Yeah, she had eaten like she hadn't ever eaten before, so that's how we got a cat. And she's an inside cat now because I really don't think she's... Hey! Don't! Stop it! Don't pop your claws in my stuff. Not okay. What do you mean, meow? You backtalk me? Should have called you Sassy after that cat in what was that movie? Homeward Bound. Or just because of your attitude. Anyway, yeah. Fed her, and of course with her having one lacking paw, we decided maybe she probably wouldn't be able to fend for herself too well outside. But I don't know. I kind of feel like she might be able to. She's much better now than she was. It's been 2 years, but she gets yard time. She gets to go outside on her little leash and be outside and enjoy the outdoors. And it'd be nice if thing auto tracked. Actually, see what I'm doing here. I guess probably. Nah, that's not really. I'm building a chair on a chair. How meta. Oh, that's going to be in the way. That sucks. You know, I should go over there and grab my Dremel, cut this thing off, put it into my drill, and drill it in. That'd be the best way to do this. Yeah, do I want to do that? Take it. There's one. Should go a little faster. But yeah, she's an indoor kitty now. She gets to go outside on her little leash, and she gets to hang out in the front yard and threaten to get the birds. She's not got one yet, but She likes to think she can. And then I just recently got Nellie a cat pack so that she can actually take cat with her when she takes kids to school and whatnot, if she wants. And so it's got that little plastic bubble she can see out of, and okay, I see what it does. Although it kind of defeats purpose. Oh no, it doesn't in the middle bracket. Oh, okay, alright, that's cool. Okay, that's that. Sorry, we're not even on the right page for the instructions here. It said to build the feet and legs first, but I of course wanted to paint do my panel lining. 25mm screws. Oh, I gotta put the. Oh, okay. So for that, I'm gonna have to go probably like this. Yeah, this thing is pretty massive. So, it's got adjustable armrests. It's freaking way more chair than I need probably, but I earned it. A lot of freaking. I've been averaging about 15 kilometers a day at work lately with the amount of freaking walking around I've been doing. So I'm owed a nice chair, something to sit on and relax. You are not going to stay on there, are you? Come on, just work with me. No. I know as soon as I put it back on here, it's going to come crashing down too. Back. Freaking tape for days. There we go. Oh, it doesn't sleeve it. Okay. Alright, well, I guess you just line it up and put the screws on. Assuming we use the same 11, yeah. 2 and 2 on those. Oh no, it requires a 10 on the one side. Those are extra parts. What the? All right. Cool. Yes. See the hole. There's one. Aren't you threading? What am I missing? Where's the hole? I found it. Okay. Found the holes. Nice. Cool about this thing's actually better than a Gundam. I get to sit in it when I'm done. Maybe one day we'll build life-size Gundam robots that we get to sit in when we're done too. That'd be nice. I don't think I could have sounded more like Mr. Rogers just then if I tried. Actually got a redemption card over there for the Giga cameras. Maybe I'll give a review. Maybe I'll do that later today. Do a review on the cameras. You're giving me $40 for doing a review on them, which basically pays for one of the cameras. So nice. I've been pretty happy with them so far. There is a hole right there. Can't get into it. Come on. Get in your hole. Why won't you go in your hole? Oh, damn, it's getting heavy. See, now that's, I don't want you cross-threading. That's not okay. No cross-thread. There we go. Do not cross-thread your screws. It's bad. Actually, I got a Kawasaki Ninja kit over there by Mang that's got screws in it I'm going to have to deal with. I'm looking forward to that. So it looks like I got height and forward and back adjust. Where's that? It's over here. But how to engage? Oh, side to side adjust and forward. Oh my goodness! There are like 5 different directions I can move those things. Okay, 3, but I feel like Picard or something in this chair. Oh, I'm not looking forward to the first time the cat decides to pop her claws in it though. She's going to. That's what they do. Gotta claim it. My chair, but it's hers, you know. Cats, they're worse than partners. At least with your partner, hopefully they take care of your stuff. You know, what's yours is theirs, but they're nice to it. Oh, my eyeballs itchy. So all I gotta do is sharpen that knife. It's dull. Okay, so there's that. And that. Where is my side covers for my arms? Still in the box, Mike? Go like that. Alright. Yeah, weird. I lost them. There should be a thing for that, isn't there? Or is that just going to sit in there without needing any kind of stopper? Really? Seriously? There's no cotter key or anything that holds that in place? Weird. I guess you sit down on it, really. It doesn't. Alright, let's put some wheels on. There's 1, 2, 3. Oh, hello, my dear. Streaming, don't know if you want to be on. Yeah, you look like you just woke up. I'm done here. Coffee is ready to brew. You just gotta push the button. Or switch it over to pot and then push the button. Ooh, I could panelline these. Actually, I'd have to paint those because they're raised.
Why?
Well, I did the wheels.
Well, that's different. I'm not putting your feet on the wheels.
That's true. That's a very good point. I will probably just rub that off. Good call. I don't know. Just thinking it would look cool. That goes onto there. Ta-da! Okay. Now. Yeah, and that just sits on top of that too. Wow. There's no mounting hardware to make it stick. Alright. Where's the hole? It was right there. Ta-da! So where is the pieces for the arms? Where are the pieces for the arms? Hello! Arm pieces! Did I not get arm pieces? Uh-oh. It's not good. Everything was going so well. Come here, box. Ow. Boom, boom. Yeah, that's done. Boom. Huh. That's really weird. I should have. Ah. There they are. Burning over bubble wrap with my new chair. All right. Now, these should not be exactly the same. Because one should be for the mechanism side. Yeah. So this one goes here. Like that. That's where these come in handy. They call this a dust cover. I think it's more like a keep your fingers from getting pinched in the frickin' hinge cover. But they don't want to call it that because they don't want you to know there's a risk of pinching your fingers. Oh, I get to quote my favorite Lego Batman line. First try. Except I actually did get it on the first try. Nice. Okay. Oh, it's even got that new pleather smell. Huh, I just realized the inside of the chair has like a carbon fiber texture. That's kind of cool. Right. We got a lumbar pad. Is lumbar pad or is this the neck pillow? Which one is this? It's lumbar pad. Yeah, lumbar pad. So, oh, it's adjustable so it can go actually higher or lower on the back. Oh, that's kind of neat. That's kind of neato. So you probably want that to go this way. So if you need to adjust it, you can do so on the back. cushions have zippers on them. It's trying to tell me that it is washable. I don't know if I'll actually use the lumbar support, but I guess it's there if I ever want to. Looks like my chair has suspenders. Alright. Neat, I suppose. Alright, and then this is the head pillow. And hey, it's got 360-degree rotation. See that? It says so right there. Right there, 360 degrees. Woo! Oh, I guess you can't see it spinning on camera. Oh, hello. Okay, don't push your... Oh, it even swivels that way too. Cool! Alright, so I'm going to go with that. Shove those as far forward as we can. Those out as far as we can. Use those, actually. Yeah, you can rotate them. That's kind of cool. Uh-oh. Must be 7 o'clock. Yeah, who sets their alarm for 7 on a Saturday? That would be me. Too many things to do on the weekends. Don't want to lose that extra time. I've been up since 4:30, so it's not like I'm really losing time, but... Voila. We've got our head pillow. Well, look at that. Alright. This one does tilt, right? Where's the tilt one? Where's the one to raise it? Oh. And lean it back. Can we lean it back without sitting in it? Probably not. No, a little bit. There we go. And then there should be one to tilt. I don't want to tilt back, I want to tilt forward. Which way did that go? Okay, so that's actually plugging down. My chair more level than not level. Yeah. All right, time to transfer my ass into my new chair. Let's see. Oh man, that is too tall. Oh, my feet don't even touch ground. Oh, that is comfy. All right, let's see. Where's my switch? Oh, what is that? Wow, that is sturdy. Okay, cool. And then, oh, that's decent. Oh, I like it. Yep. No, can I build models in it? Just gotta come down a bit. Yeah. Oh, perfect. Cool. So, new chair is built. Might get rid of that lumbar support thing. I don't know if I like that. Put it down. Oh, there we go. Just move it down more. Up higher. Oh, yeah. Decent. Decent. Whee, new chair. 360 degrees, just like it says. Yay. Put that up here. Move that down a bit, and then take a nap. It's been a hard morning already. Built the chair. I'm tired. Just kidding. Okay. So, there we go. Checked in on the stream. Haven't done that in a while. Decent little hello to everyone. Welcome back. New format, new chair, new new everything. Everything's new. New machine to do the streams with. We'll be probably doing it's not really a commission, but boss at work mentioned that he liked my Superman hat that I have. And it really stands out, and it's got a nice color scheme. It's got the, traditional gold and red. Come on, just a little. Up. There you go. That's better. Gold and red S logo. And our company has a red W. So we're kind of kicking around ideas for getting new hats made for work. So I was going to do a couple mock-ups today over the weekend here and send them to him and see what he thinks. If he wants to get some new hats designed by me for everyone at work, it would be cool. But yeah, other than that, I'm probably going to hang this up, go have coffee with my wife, play some Biomutant for a bit, get my butt in gear, mow the yards this morning, and then probably be down here later when it starts getting hot and I want to work on that little project there for the boss. But yeah, things going okay at work. I mean, it's not really what I want to do for sure. Well, not really, not at all what I want to do. But good corporate environment actually. They're pretty decent to their people. I've only been there not even. Let's see, I started in December, so June. Yeah, I've been there almost 6 months, and just got a raise. So I think it's more on my work ethic than it is anything else. But got the raise, and I guess I should be looking up here, huh? Hi. Yeah, just go to work, do my job. That's all I got to do, and it seems to be working. Funny how that works in this day and age, I guess. A lot of people just not reliable enough. But yeah, we're back. We're better than ever, and look forward to seeing you on the next stream. Hopefully, maybe even tomorrow, doing an actual build of some kind, or working on Robert's project. I need to get that done. I did show him a teaser because it's been so damn long, and thought he should probably see what he's been waiting for. It's been a while since I got to work on it, and he's very patiently waiting for his now over 2-year-old birthday present. So, my bad. But yeah, we'll get to that. I got to fix an Iron Patriot. He's missing an arm. I don't know what we're gonna do. I did not know he did that. Cool.
Time to reload.
Time to rearm, maybe? So you move his arm, he makes noise. That doesn't know. Nope.
Iron Man, I'll cover you.
So is that supposed to be Captain America in there? I don't know, I never watched the Oh, he's got karate grip action. I don't even know where his actual arm is to fix. I gotta fix him. I gotta fix Sparkle Butt here, or whatever her name is. Her leg joint there is splitting. You can actually see the rubberized shit is starting to go. So I don't know what we're gonna do there. We'll fix that. And then I don't know what the deal is with the kids, but for whatever reason or another, they keep ripping the head off of the bear guy. It's my daughter's bear guy, and this time they actually broke the pin right off in there, so I might have to drill and pin that, and then it is what it is. Probably be the best thing for it, and then we'll have a head that can move. Maybe we'll do that as a tutorial for fixing a peg. But yeah, on that note, I guess that's it. So we're gonna end the stream here, and we'll see you on the next one. All right, take care. Have a great day. I hope everyone does things and stuff and is productive and has an awesome